caller on line 1.
Shh. Join some good music. That counts.
We have a call waiting.
Yeah, okay.
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16. The Scream.
The Scream.
What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
Oh, really? Thanks, friend. You talk a lot, no self-promotion. Thanks,
We're
friend.
friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky. Yeah, back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was this one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle.
I don't want to do that with this
I don't
phone
really
call.
talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes.
Cut
Now whenever
loose.
I get down, I
Cut
get
loose.
down.
Kick off
Finally
your Sunday
free from it all, man.
shoes.
It's important just to talk
I
to somebody. That's
can't
the first
make-
step. Ain't that right,
There we go.
Max?
Aw, puppy.
Hello, Max.
He's a good boy. We've gone to the dogs. Welcome, Max.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my god.
At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
He's a special boy.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy. You'll like this next song.
Will
I really
they?
needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
And we were just getting into the music.
Welcome back to
This better be
189.16.
important. Ruining my music time. That was for
This
Max.
is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight,
And
Colin?
Roller Ricky.
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Gary!
Ooh.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though not everybody made it, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to.
So
ask
who
you
would have
why-
been better then?
Why he didn't? Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Saw you as a victim. He wanted the pranksters. He got bored. Honestly, it seems like he wanted the pranksters because he took out Jimmy, who was a prankster. Maybe. Because if it was he saw you as a victim, that wouldn't make sense, because seeing her as a victim would have just caused him to continue to attack her, no?
Maybe he only wanted to hurt the pranksters.
Maybe. Did he just think everyone was making fun of him? Did he always hate these hazing rituals? I mean, if he did, why wait all these years to... Why do this now?
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And... thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Blast processor, you got this one.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Well, I mean, is there really much for me to explore?
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Seats up. Is this the girls' room or? Yeah. No. It's a guy's room. Scream. Can't even play with the toilet paper in here. News for the Gallows. CJ High wins the big game 28. 20. The hell's that? Can I go up? No. Ooh. Sensitivity. My God, these noises. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like, I feel like I'm missing records and... Well, that's odd. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Because this tells you 1 record collected, 2 keys collected. So like that's the thing. Like I feel like mousetraps. And what's with everything like pissing itself here?
So many locked doors, so few keys.
So I figured I might as well.
It's not opening.
Thanks, Forrest. This is weird. I know there's a few more things that are locked, but I just figured I would have been able to get like something by now.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
Maybe another song, You Must Love It.
You must really love that song. If you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Well, I do love it. And I don't want to argue, but you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? It's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
He's fast. Try again tomorrow. Nope.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
It's just fucking... Well, stabbed in the twilight.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. Is she serious, Peggy?
It fits the situation
Serious
I'm
about hearing
in.
that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
Alright. I'll just say alright, because Peggy's not gonna go and she's just gonna send me. And if I say I don't care, I'm still gonna
All
have
right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a collar. That could be exciting.
189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Look at the tush. Look at my big tush. Look at my big tush. Okay. Let's go get myself murdered. So I'm assuming this is going to be somewhere back here. You?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here. In the open.
What did I just grab?
Hello?
Why are there fuses here? There's just a bunch of random fuses lying around. I don't even... Oh. Well, that certainly didn't just make my heart skip. Oh, look, there's the record. Well, I'm assuming I need to look in here. $70?
All right. Which window would she have thrown it out of?
It's right here.
Here it is. Long ride home.
It's down here. Okay. Time to go back. Time to go back.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, or elevator, or something.
Like this?
And that's broken too. Only the best for K-Fam. Let's see if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
I really wish you just let me work on what I wanted to work on, like, I don't know, a while ago. Like,
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
All this shit. So that's 25. $25, $55. I would love it if something just equaled 15. I doubt I could get that freaking lucky. Oh, wait. Because I'm assuming it has to equal 70. That's the point of it there.
Bingo!
access to this. Oh. Oh.
I could probably survive that fall.
The freak you mean probably? Okay.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
No. What the hell is this? Who would want to?
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this. Huh, there's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Gallow Creek High School. Was it got like 4 people circled? Well, I guess I'm. Chuck Brody. He's got one that rides. Can I pop you on like one of these mannequins? Like, what do I do with you? Why has he got 2 pictures of the same guy with an afro? It's a nice looking afro too. Any of you missing a head? I got a spare. Nope. Bim bam zap the Zorg away. Game Day Gallow Creek's first Quiet Ridge High Division 2 Saturday night March 1969 kickoff. It said something about a death. Didn't it? I thought I read something that said something about a death. Okay. I wonder how he built this. Why is it? See, I feel like these little tiny corners are something that's supposed to be hidden. You suck. This game's making me nervous.
I wonder how the show's going.
That's empty. So is this... Oh. I'm just running. Just run. Well, actually, if I could run, I would. All I can do is, like, walk. She okay?
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
I thought I was supposed to play her song. Said you jumped
Why
in the
did you
2-4.
heat that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there?
Fair?
Oh, good.
All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the
Yep.
creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
How do I do that?
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
So let's start with one. Chuck Brody, Athletics Club. Festival disaster, big wheel breaks free, 15 injured. Breaks free, who's to blame? Gallows Harvest Festival closed earlier this year after tragedy struck only hours after opening. The big wheel broke free from its supports and rolled through town, and investigations is currently underway. More on page 12. Oops. Former Gallows High School captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of a festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet, pun not intended. Drop tickets in the buckets. Thank you. Gallows Creek are high, Division 2, Saturday. Marriage announcement. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Pete Stein on local Dr. K. Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different. So I need to put these in a year. That might help. So that's 72. This is still following 72. So what's this? Crime syndicate impound. So this is 77. Criminal operators shut down. 24 arrest inside. Informant walks free. Police have finally found an end to the long-running car thief crime syndicate. The arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators to investigate. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as R.A., has walked free with no charges. R.A., so this is 77. The 2-year investigation to the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were constructed with local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Evett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. They have been ordered to do community service for a total. Mind yourself, and it's been a great year so far. Staff surge. At power plant, Gallo Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff to a record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallo Creek. Beep beep, look out, tragedy, 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy struck Gallo Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased has been identified as Gallo Creek's local Dr. D. Rudd, M. Houston, P. Stein, K. Stein, and Miss J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of the victim. The incident is not being treated as suspicious. Brody, Walker, Allen, or Williams? There's 2 Steins, a Mildred, a Houston, and a Rudd. Gallo Creek reporter, local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author to tell a book, Diary of a Car Thief, moves out of Gallo Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money, says our reviewer. Jim Rainey last year, more 15-page. Infamous author on All Tell Diary of a Car Thief. Well, that should be him, but what's the year? 87, 77. Oops. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's gas and repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on the evening. So this is 86, so that's for Brody. Your car safe. Sheriff Matthews warns civilians to look out for suspicious behaviors after multiple car thieves. The crime wave of 70 will be stopped, I can assure you. You must work together to bring down this criminal. So Rebecca Allen's just a car thief. We know that. 87 Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention. Do you care about health and safety? Good. And come on down to the yearly convention featuring special mystery guest, the lead engineer responsible for the Gallo Creek Harbor Special Disaster of 1972. Yeah, that was Aunt Williams. Gallo Creek Retail. Trailer for sale. Cheap. Sale price $10,000. Sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to get out of here. This is 1986. 70. 77. Tragic struck Gallo Creek yesterday afternoon. A bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted by the local power station So well, it's safe to assume going off of this power. I don't know how right this is gonna be. Because she did everything but flew. Staff surge at power station. Justice for festival that were contracted by the local power station. And then it talks about him in 1987. He bought the gas station. She was everything medical. She's living at the trailer park. So maybe I got it?
How's it
It
going?
sounds about right.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Oh, wait. Well, I need to figure out who his next victim is, though? Right? Is that what they want me to... I'm just gonna...
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Who do I think the target is? Car club, athletics club, improv club. Well, so gas station, hospital, trailer park, or power. So the trailer park is there. Hospital's there. Power station's there. Where's the gas station? Trailer park, hospital, power, roller Ricky's, Christine's gas and power. And where are we? K-Fam's here? I don't know. This for Paris. This does me no justice. 1969. Like, that's the thing. So it automatically... I have no freaking idea. This doesn't make sense. I mean, technically, I would... if it falls anything similar to... like, some brief little bits of what I know horror movies are about, they would go after him because of what he did. So Aunt Williams at the power station?
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment. Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who? Jeez!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board. One moment.
What?
Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me. I'm
So
gonna take
who
us off air
was
for a
it?
moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there? Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but, the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
But I'm very confused. I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because 84? Oh. I know what I did wrong. She left. Where did they go? Aunt Williams left. So what's the year? The year is 87. Say you learn from your mistakes while I turn mine into a career. She's been quiet since 84. He's the only one who's still here. Shit.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
That's how I messed up. Final breath.
You're gonna love this next track.
Yeah, because you might be taking your last breath. Damn it.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen.
Everybody else is
We
dying.
need to go back down.
By we, you mean
You
me?
mean me.
Right?
Yep.
Mm.
Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Don't you wave at me. Very suspicious of you, Peggy. You're too eager to get rid of me. Can I get up here now that I have... No. But damn, I bet you that because it was the gas station. I bet that was the answer. It was because of the guy still being relevant in the city. That was the answer. Oh, is this way?
A key. Was this always here?
Basement
I must have
storage.
missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Yeah, well, that's a perfectly okay because I missed something completely obvious as to who to call. It's not the Ghostbusters. It's such an obvious answer. Well, I don't really know if I should say it. Obvious?
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
You know what I want to discuss? Not having a heart attack. Ugh. Any more secret rooms? Nothing. Okay. I don't like the music. So he's got a map down here as well. Oh, those are just closing. Okay. Glue. Oh, this pen I'm keeping. Try to itch my own nose.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Battery?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes.
Yeah, it's
I
cute.
guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Yeah, I'll be right on that, Peggy. What's the point of me being able to open all these drawers if there's gonna be nothing in them? I do not like this.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Is that it, or?
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
So it wants me to find a cart? Shipping date September 2nd of 1987. Starlink Security. Delivery and installation security alarm system model 4000. St. Gabriel's Hospital. Delivered and installed. Christina's gas station delivered and installed. Roller Ricky's roller rink delivered and installed. Woodside Apartments delivered and installed. Delivered not installed. Required new parts, new installation date. KFM radio delivered not installed. Client opt for manual installation. What?
lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage.
Next.
Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
4 a.m. a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting a body has been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. It was founded by Sheriff Matthews. Wait, what is it? Okay. You're not my next one. Was that my next one? I didn't think so. No.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of
Yeah.
inebriation.
Okay.
However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death. Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Trapped in a car door, you say? There's a piece of paper and a recording. Yeah, I think that's pinpointing me. I don't know what the... Oh, it's this.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into
This has to be important.
where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. Cause of death is established to be a drowning as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. See option 2. Paragraph 4 for more details. Abbreviations were found in the knuckles, most likely getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinions, Jesus Christ, there's no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology reports indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is of the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. But that's not what your tape just said. And then I think this is just showing the... Yeah. That's not what the tapes are saying. Maybe that's why it says it shows it's apologizing? Somebody's apologizing? Ooh.
A new vinyl for my collection.
So finally, something came out of me opening every single damn drawer in here.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the...
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
My employer?
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Why do I get a bad feeling? I feel like I want to crawl through here. Or not.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
Yeah, because that's how you cover
Found a
things.
written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Ooh.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved him, after he was dead, to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body
Somebody
was
moved
originally
them.
found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Why didn't you bring that up prior?
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
This is a whole lot of talking going on.
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
I'm ready now. Oh, perfect. That makes me feel so much better.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think
Looks like an eyeball.
we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
But I just started listening.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Can I lower that?
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. You
Don't
got
be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
That's still
Clive's
not
the
smart to do
janitor
this on
at
the
our
radio,
station.
though.
And we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We thought so too. Why so certain? We have evidence?
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
Wink?
You see,
Wink?
my sister is sick.
On the stick part?
She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why
Damn.
he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Virginia.
Speak
That
for
was brave.
yourself.
God,
That'd be
I
horrible.
just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Meanwhile, you put just a bigger target on her back, though. Especially if
So,
his employer
Virginia's
listens.
tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my
Wow,
life,
wow.
I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You found the body. Are you keeping secrets? I feel like I don't know if there's like a strike system in this. If I say like you found the body, would that be too much? Maybe saying, are you keeping secrets?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm not gonna yell at her. I gotta be sympathetic.
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Wrong thing. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Of course. Who was he?
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Damn.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have got any better.
Oh.
You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Oh, God. Who are you?
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream.
Scream.
With me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Sure?
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Pepper. Last name Ronnie.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Can the killer just kill Ponty for me?
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was...
If I make this,
was too
Ponty
much.
dies. If
It's
I miss
okay.
this, Ponty
It's been a
dies.
high-stress night. Don't worry about him
Ponty
anymore,
dies.
okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Oh my God, if it's goddamn Ponty.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
We had a deal. I'll just say.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night
Damn.
doesn't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank
She
you,
seems
Forrest.
weird to
I
me.
knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
So I gotta go downstairs again, I'm guessing. I'm hoping this is where I gotta go. Might not be in there. I don't remember seeing something about that actually. You know what? Let me go in his in that closet, because I think that is where I saw that security system invoice. Where? Where did I read it?
Order delivery form.
There we go.
Starling must have left this
Perfect.
by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Oop, wrong closet. Sorry, cleaning supplies. Unable to install, requires new parts, new installation date, September 17th. And what's today on this? Today's the 3rd. Yeah, so that's in 2 weeks.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right, and we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
Oh, so I have to find the paper. And then I have to find the hardware? I figured it's that that clunky thing on the wall. That's this way. Yeah, this. I guess not. I don't understand.
Starling 4000.
Oh.
User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Got it now. I was looking for the machine. I wasn't looking for a booklet.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
one moment. I got the number here.
Let this bad boy know what's going on.
Patching you through.
I landed right.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the
Oh.
music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
The screen.
I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Give entry code? What code should I give to Dawn? She wants the code to the gate though. Give alarm deactivation code. Well,
The code is 811220.
Thank you, Forrest.
Alarm test already deactivated.
The alarm deactivation. I think you gave me the wrong number on purpose. Well, I'll just do this the hard way.
Forrest, what did we do? No!
Maxie! Goddamn! I'll hunt you down! Oh, Maxie!
Ricky! Ricky! Hello?
Hello? Forrest? Is that you? Did you have something to do with this?
Ricky, whoever that was, she was trying to get into the building. I tried to help, but
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. Oh, man, Maxie, I'm coming, buddy! Forrest, I've gotta go. I've gotta go!
Come on, Maxie. Stay strong.
okay. Gallows Creek.
Well, Ricky
Here's some
survived the
music
whistling
while we
man?
Process what just happened.
stupid assholes. And here I actually thought I was being smart by giving them the deactivation code. That was suspicious.
Better put a record on.
Ooh. But I was suspicious to begin with because she didn't sound like she was in fear or shit.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago. I had my suspicion. I mean...
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal. I knew she wasn't right. I thought she was regular. No.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you
Yeah.
think she requested that song?
Get me outside to mess with us. Maybe she actually wanted it.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all.
Yeah, that was
Here's
a
our
lot of
take.
noises.
We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. I'm sad to say it.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake name. Do not trust.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take
Really?
a call.